We're back.
Welcome. All right, guys, welcome back.
Don't get penisy.
Don't get penis. Don't get penisy, children. Remember. Remember what Kermit the Frog always says: "Don't get penisy, kids."
Ew,
Gross.
Did your parents? Did you guys have to go through like the "don't get raped" talk? It's me. Am I the only one that had the "don't get raped"
Don't
talk?
know any guys that have ever really gone for the "don't get raped" talk.
Really? Huh. Maybe it was because my mom and dad were divorced, and my mom felt she needed to tell me. Because I remember her telling me all about butt sex when I was like...
Were you a very sexy child or something?
I did have blonde hair and blue eyes, and I remember my grandma would always tell me, well, you know, all the kidnappers go for their kids with blonde hair and blue eyes, so you be... Like, I lived in a world of fear that there was always men looking to put their penis up my ass.
Wow.
Wow. Wow, jeez.
That's amazing.
I remember my response to my mom was, no, I will just clench it up and rip it off. And then later, after I grew up, like, that was like an actual joke that's used by Eddie Murphy when he's talking about Mr. T.
Yeah, man, Good's got a butt like a cigar cutter, man.
That's what I thought. I thought, you know, and they probably, I mean, I guess someone that's going for anal sex would probably enjoy that more, you know, the tighter the fit.
Having the dick cut off by your...
No.
Cigar cutting anus.
I think you, no matter how tight you clench your butt cheeks, you can't really hurt a penis.
Actually, if you like attached razor blades to the side of your butt.
I don't think that's. I think that's counterintuitive.
That'd be awesome if you put razor blades lining your butt, so that when you clenched, you like slice the man's penis off.
Like one of those, like one of the vent openings from Alien.
Yeah.
Oh god! It spins and just.
Just cuts it off like a sausage.
Oh, they do look like anuses.
Ties it off at the end.
Ties it off. Well, at least you don't bleed to death then.
True.
No, just the sausage. You're fucked.
Oh! I see. Got it.
Got
Just
it.
kind of like you just spit it out right out the anus.
Goose got it.
I'm glad we're working out this stuff for science.
Yeah.
Yeah, this stuff
These are the big questions, kids.
The big questions. We're like a TV science show.
I'm currently, by the way, engaging in more of some of the most ultimate in monotony. If anybody wants to join me.
As soon as I get this ship done, we're gonna be welding like.
No, tomorrow.
Well, do you want to build that, and then I'll use it, and then you can build a second one.
Actually, yeah, that's what I was totally sitting here thinking. I want to not fly this thing after I build it. And after you sat and shit talked it too. That's the worst part.
Hey, I think it's great. I haven't shot through that. All I said is that I think the cockpit was in a weird place.
I wish there was a better place for it.
Oh wow, my energy's low. This hasn't happened in so long.
Energy low.
Energy, bro.
Can we? We should be able to get custom voices for this.
We should record our own.
I just get Arnie. We're friends, so I can call him that.
Did Pyro introduce you?
You shut your dirty mouth. Pyro never met Arnie.
No, they've talked.
Didn't talk. It's like, I talked to Arnie.
I like how you're like, no one else really even argues with Pyro about this, but you're like, no, fuck you, Pyro, no.
No, he doesn't
Didn't happen.
He doesn't get to say that. He didn't talk to him. He doesn't get to live my dream. It'd be great if I met him. All I do is impersonate his voice, and he'd probably just hate me and walk off.
You just look at him, and you just the whole time you're just like,
like yeah, and he's just like,
you're just showing your teeth at him.
yeah,
He's just like, awkwardly standing there with his hands in his pockets.
It's like, you know, you could have just talked to me like a human being, and I'm just like,
You just keep getting closer to his face.
He just walks away, and I'm left sobbing uncontrollably.
Oh yeah, good stuff.
Oh god, that'd be hilarious.
That would be the most amazing thing. I feel like that would go viral on YouTube.
Man
Oh, yeah.
Man has like mental breakdown in front of Arnie. Or I'd probably just like quote things at him non-stop until he just wanted to hit me. Do you remember in this film when he said
shoot you between the balls? It's not even his quote. He was just present for it.
I think he was just there when it happened.
Yeah, made it that much better. Well, I mean, because right after that, he takes like a pipe and throws it through a guy into a boiler.
Yeah, he's like, "Hey, let off some steam."
yeah. Commando.
Yeah. I love that. I love the end of that film. Like, did you leave any for us? Only bodies. Great. And like he even like throws a knife at a Mexican guy, and he just goes like, "Come estar," and stabs and just throws a knife at him. You're just like, okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of that where he would like pop up from behind a bush and he would just say some fucking crazy shit, and then just stuff would happen.
Someone was having so much fun writing the one-liners.
What movie is this?
Commando. When he's John Matrix. What a name.
Yep, that's his name.
John Matrix.
John fucking Matrix.
And someone kidnaps his daughter, so he has to go on a fucking rampage and kill everyone, basically. Remember how I said I'd kill you last? I lied. And he throws him off a cliff. You're a funny guy, Sully. So I'm gonna kill you last. And he lied, and he doesn't kill him last.
Nope.
And he's like, the weird bit was when he's on that plane, and then he like knocks the guy out and kills him on the plane, and he's like, "Please don't talk to my friend. He's dead tired." And he's like, just spends the whole time on this plane sitting next to a dead guy. He just like puts a hat on. Somehow no one notices murder a guy. It's really weird.
Oh, those were more innocent times.
God, those are good, man. Those
weren't they?
Yeah, those Arnie films are so good. Running Man and oh my god.
Yeah. Oh god, Running Man. It was like he could just put out fucking anything. Anything. It's like people didn't care. It just.
Yeah, dude. It was like that. It was just all these like amazingly cheesy ass action films, and
yeah,
him and Sylvester Stallone just doing all this cheesy. Although Arnie's was the most cheesy, without a doubt.
I quite liked Last Action Hero.
Oh,
That
I
was
love
so
that.
dumb, but I really liked it.
Is that the one where he's trying to get the toy?
No, that's Jingle All the Way.
Oh no, Last Action Hero is the one where he's in the film, isn't it?
Yeah. It was like the.
I also
enjoy
Last Action Hero.
I could watch most any Arnie film and enjoy it. It's like those films, like I don't really give a shit what's happening. I will just sit there and I will watch it because I know that I'll enjoy it.
I was not, by the way, saying that they're bad. I'm not at all saying that they're bad. I mean, they are in a sense bad because
yeah, they're not masterpieces, are they?
here's the thing. Here's the thing. For viewers then, like Commando, for them, was like Black Hawk Down for us. That's why it's. That's like what was wrong with it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like it was considered like this is what it's like in war. Like the example would be Commando, and it just would be all these like Arnie shoot him between the balls, like just all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a genre of real, like who did what? John Wayne, I guess, like in Clint Eastwood did like some real like military-ish kind of fucking. But even then, it was still pretty
John Wayne. Oh my god.
Hollywoody.
John Wayne was amazing at not acting and yet being amazing somehow. John Wayne did not act. He just did John Wayne.
He just was.
Yeah, it was hilarious. My dad loves him. I absolutely love John Wayne films.
He just had that speaking gait.
Howdy, pilgrims.
Yeah, I think there was a scene in like Green Beret or something like that, Green Berets, where someone says some shit to him that pissed him off, so he says, "Come again." Come again.
Come again. It's so odd. What a strange.
No one else has ever spoken like that. No one ever will again.
Oh, God.
It's really true.
And then Clint Eastwood's just really good. Just good. I just love Clint Eastwood.
I watched for the first time. I just never had watched it. Not that long ago. It was The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Yeah.
And my God, what a fucking fantastic film it is.
It's so long as well.
It's really long, but I was surprised at how much, like, I know now where Tarantino gets a lot of his fucking style, because that movie feels like a modern sort of noir parody, like noir/parody type of, you know what I'm saying? Like extreme, over the top, pulpy kind of, but it's so raw and good. Like I don't know. Whenever I watch old films, I tend not to get that into them because they have that sort of dated feel.
They have that weird. Some of them have that weird stuck-upness.
Stiffness.
Yeah, stiffness.
Yeah,
That's the one. Stiffness to them. It's really weird.
But The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly seems like a film that could still have been made fairly recently.
Yeah, no, I watched that one more recently than like I should have. And it was really, really good film. I was surprised by how much I enjoyed it.
I'm trying to remember if I've even seen that. I can't seem to remember anything about that movie.
I actually like the red on these corner bits.
I do too, actually.
Weirdly suits.
I'm undertaking weird geometry.
Weird science.
Yeah, basically, but with triangular things.
That was a weird film.
Is that the one where they raise
like a computer woman.
things out of like
No.
like they can print stuff and then pour a potion on it and then they come to life?
No, it's the one where they make that woman the model and she comes to life and she's
They
all, like sexy.
bring her out of the PC.
Yeah, and she's all sexy.
Out of the PC? I guess that's I guess I'm thinking of the same thing.
And Robert Downey Jr. is in it as well. It was like
Is he?
Yeah, like a punk. Before he had his issues.
Oh yeah, that's always It's funny when you watch 80s movies and you see the guys that played kids then are the like leading roles later. Like John Cusack played a kid a lot in a number of movies.
Yeah.
Then he became more of a leading man.
John Cusack.
Yeah, it's a comedies of the 90s.
Just a strange man.
Really?
That's how I feel about Matthew Broderick. I don't understand him as a human being. Like, I can't understand his acting style, his speaking style. Like, nothing about Matthew Broderick makes any sense to me. I can't wrap my head around him.
All you have to understand about Matthew Broderick is that he is an actor that other actors are a fan of. That always seems to kind of put perspective on it for me. Like, he's done stuff that other actors liked so much that he sort of like shows up almost like a cameo even when he's supposed to be there. Kind of like Stepford Wives.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He just seems like he is a robot or something to me. I don't know what it is about him. Like, he just doesn't seem real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's because he sort of is bigger than any. He's like, I don't know how to explain it.
Is he a good actor? I can't decide.
That's kind of where I'm at too. Like, I don't know if he's good or not. And I've enjoyed everything that he's been in, though. I think I can't think of anything. I can't think of a role where he's like not been good at it. It's just I don't.
Well, I don't know if.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like that other actors are a fan of him. Like I feel like something he did. Like I don't know if it was Ferris Bueller's Day Off or whatever. That it was one of those things that was like iconic. Like what's that other? There's something else like Breakfast Club or something like that.
Was he in Breakfast Club?
Never seen Breakfast Club. That's one of those movies everyone always talks about, and I
Well,
tried
right.
to watch it recently, and I couldn't. It was just too damn boring. But I guess it's because I missed it at the time it was relevant.
It was the voice of a particular decade or something. You know, like a certain set of people. Like this was their movie. This was about them. That kind of thing. I think he kind of did that. I don't know which movie it was or what role he played, but I think that kind of happened with him. And now he is basically the character Matthew Broderick. Rather than you can't see the character that he's trying to play. You can only see him. I think that's what's weird about him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean
Like Johnny Depp is almost there. It's hard to. I don't know. He's a really good actor, so he still manages to convince you that he's not him.
Yeah. But one I always think of is Charlie Chocolate Factory.
Oh,
he's creepy. He's fucking creepy in it.
Yeah.
But he.
You didn't like him as that role, Co?
I just don't like. I didn't like the new movie. I
Really?
felt that it was.
He did a good job of separating himself as from Johnny Depp.
Well, you know, the first movie, the very
It's not
first
Johnny's
one.
fault.
No. But the first movie was supposed to be about Charlie, and then after the producer got fired, basically the whole direction changed, and it became about Willy Wonka. And I think that that's what they were trying to accomplish, was what they wanted from the first movie.
If you like the first movie, I don't think really went away from the book that much. I mean, for the most part, it's all the same story you get from the book. The book elaborates on a lot of stuff more, just like every book does.
Apparently,
its movie, but
apparently, one of Gene Wilder's requests to being.
I think you're about to quote something I told you in this series, Millbeeful.
Did you?
His request to do a somersault at the
really?
start. Yeah,
Was that you?
Now we really have gone full circle.
I thought I read that somewhere.
yeah, you told us that.
No.
this last week.
I told you that the other day.
Fucking hell.
I thought it was during Space Engineers, but maybe it wasn't. It might have been during
my
something
God.
else.
I think
Jesus.
it's even recenter than that. Might have been like during Gmod or something.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's weird.
That's funny.
I'm like, did you know? Yeah, I told you. Fucking hell, what?
That's good.
But yeah, I feel like there was a certain point for me where Tim Burton stuff stopped being interesting anymore. Like it was just too much of like, this is Tim Burton
For me, it was when I stopped trying to be a
kind
goth
of
kid.
filleting himself, and I just. It's not that it's too gothic. I don't mind that.
I can't help it. My
fine with
mind goes straight to just, I think, goth kids. Every time I think of Tim Burton film. I just think...
yeah, that's not really the issue for me. It's... Wait, how could this be wrong?
I just think Nightmare Before Christmas. Is that a Tim Burton one?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
And I just think of all the emo goth kids that used to be, like, jacking off to it and loving it.
I never have
So,
gotten
like-
behind that movie, and I'm a big Tim Burton fan, actually.
I never got
You don't
that
like
movie.
that film?
I never
don't like
understood the
I don't know
so,
why.
So good. Of all the things that he's done, I would say that Nightmare Before Christmas is probably the best thing that he did. I mean, everybody would probably say, I guess, Edward Scissorhands, because that was like the first real, like, this is the big thing that he did that showed everybody his stuff.
Yeah.
But Nightmare Before Christmas
Maybe
was this perfect culmination of that whole style. Everything about it. The music, Danny Elfman plus Tim Burton plus the
Tim Burton did
animators.
Beetlejuice too, right?
Yeah. Actually,
I think
Beetlejuice might have
Beetlejuice
been
is-
the one. Actually,
Yeah, Beetlejuice
was
is
it
probably my
before or
favorite.
after Edward?
I like Edward
Beetlejuice is
Scissorhands.
before, I think. I feel like it's before. I feel like I saw
Also-
Beetlejuice before.
Isn't it weird that Beetlejuice is Michael Keaton?
Yeah, I don't think
That's
a lot
strange.
of people realize that. I mean, Michael Keaton is a really good actor. People don't give Michael Keaton what he deserves, I don't feel like.
Well, he
Michael
got like
Keaton Batman at one
he
point?
got tapped out in the '80s,
Yeah,
didn't
yes.
he? Wasn't he like
got what?
fucking everything?
he got,
He got
I
basically
didn't,
tapped completely in the '80s.
yeah.
Like not a lot of
I think-
actors survived that. Tom Hanks did.
Right.
He's fucking amazing.
Fucking Tom Hanks, man.
He's probably the most amazing dude alive.
Yeah.
You seen
He's
him
just
in,
perfect.
Have you seen him in Magnolia? He's crazy in that.
Oh shit, I have not actually. Now that you mention it, I forgot about that.
Dude, him in
Is that a-
Magnolia is mad. He's crazy, man.
I don't even. What is Magnolia? I don't even think I know
It's
what
like
this is.
it's like this film that is just far too intense. It's like all-star cast. It's all about these different stories of people and how they kind of collide together at some point.
Wait, is this that fucking thing where he plays like 7 different people basically throughout time?
No. This is all different people.
is
It's got
that?
like a major big cast. John C. Reilly's in.
Oh,
it.
that's Eddie Murphy.
No, yeah. No, but no, Tom Hanks was in some movie. This is like the only movie of his I just cannot. And it was so acclaimed. It's this great movie where it's like these intertwining storylines throughout history.
No,
and he
no,
plays
no,
a different
this,
character.
This is not different time. This is all based in the same era. It's just all these
Okay.
different people, and they seem totally unrelated. And then at the end of the film, it rains frogs.
Oh, well, you
and
spoiled it.
that's not even a spoiler because it just fucking doesn't make any sense. It's like
No, it does not.
I described the film to my friend as frogs, and that's how I described. And he was like he'd seen it and he was like, you know, that's actually a pretty good. It's like everything's really intense, and then rains frogs. And, it just and then like, and that's
Amazing.
it. And like that doesn't even spoil the plot because I don't even understand. There's bits of it I don't get. It's still an enjoyable film to watch, but yeah,
Sounds lovely.
the cast is crazy though. It's got Philip Seymour Hoffman in, Tom Cruise, Julianne Moore.
I had to have seen this.
William
If that's
Macy,
the cast.
William
'Cause I think
Macy,
I've seen
John
everything
C.
with him.
Riley, Philip Baker.
Wow,
Crazy.
this sounds amazing. Actually,
Yeah, fucking crazy cast. There's an old guy in it as well who was like amazing, and I don't remember. I think it was Jason Roberts. I think it was him. He was really, really good in that film.
occasionally you get these weird films where like it's like some kind of a tour de force kind of all-star cast sort of thing. It seems like it's built by some sort of in club or something like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Like those like Love Actually films.
And they always have all
yeah, I
the
guess
stupid
so, yeah.
accolades on the front of the cover, like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
been recommended by everyone. And this is big pile of shit. That's the thing that makes no sense.
Or
They're
like
always
that
big
New
piles of
Year,
shit.
that New
Oh,
Year
I don't know
film.
about that. I don't know
Oh
about that.
well,
Like,
my experience a lot of times they're like,
what are you thinking of?
I can't even. Nothing's really coming to mind.
Are you thinking of
but,
New
like,
Year?
The stuff I don't know what that is.
That's
I don't know
like
what that
that's
is
like
either.
Love Actually, but in the New Year, and it was like it's like they buffeted you with stars to try and hide the fact the film was a garbage piece of shite, basically.
I was thinking of stuff that comes across more artsy fartsy. Kind of like, God, I can't remember the damn names of the films, unfortunately. There's this one where it's like, God, there's so many people in it, and I can't even name them all. Like, both of the Wilsons are in it. Owen Wilson and
Oh, is it the stupid
the
movies
family.
by?
It's a big family.
Royal Tenenbaums.
Yeah, there's that
Oh
one.
God, yeah,
Hated
that's
those movies.
that's a pretty crazy cast, Royal Tenenbaum.
I thought it was a decent film. It's just weird.
Yeah,
it's
it's
really
weird.
weird.
I think Magnolia kind of goes in that. It can be a bit of an odd film. You kind of get that artsy
Really?
feeling
And
to
then
it.
another one that was really odd to me that seemed like kind of in the same vein was it's got Bill Murray as the main guy, and it's about like submarining or
Life
something.
Sea Aquatics.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
I
Life Aquatic. I guess
Fucking
is-
hated that film.
I
I
hate
honestly
it. I
fell
hate it.
asleep while watching that film in a
That's the
cinema.
same, but all those movies are not just the same vein. They were kind of produced together. Royal Tenenbaums
Were they?
and
Dis-
Life Aquatic. Yeah,
Life
that's
Sea- yeah,
almost the same cast. even.
Steve Zissou,
Oh, I
Life
did not
Sea
know
Aquatics.
this.
It's
Yeah, no,
it's
I like saw them independently. I didn't know that they were
yeah,
related.
Oh my god, I saw it in the cinema and I almost want to
So you don't like
back.
that? You guys didn't like this?
I didn't like
I didn't like
anything in that.
I liked Royal Tenenbaums, but I despised Life Sea Aquatics.
I didn't love those movies, but the one weird thing I noticed is that it kind of had the Matthew Broderick effect going on the whole time, where it's like you're seeing like there's so many stars that you're just like, this is like just them hanging out, and I don't really see any characters. I see the celebrities all like kind of. It's like they're playing a game together or something.
Oh, I'm
It
getting
doesn't-
really big lag at the moment.
Oh, okay.
I was too, but it's
It's
gone
good
now.
Oh, there you go. It's gone. Yeah, I keep getting random spot in mind. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Can we have the Matthew Broderick effect be a thing, please?
It seems like it is a thing.
The
and-
Matthew Broderick effect.
The Matthew Broderick effect.
Are they supposed to be yellow or are they supposed to be green? These tubes. Is it always
Yeah,
yellow?
that's on.
Oh yeah, okay, yellow. Okay. I thought it was supposed to be green. So we have no reverse thrust, and I don't know where to put any reverse thrust. We also have no upward thrust.
Oh, I was trying to nick it there, but it just didn't work.
Yeah, 'cause
Very
there's no
important
upward
part of the
thrust.
design.
Well,
Completely
the thing is, I
outside of
can't
design.
put upward thrust on because it's too close to the damn platform.
Well, you
So
want
I can't get it off the platform because there's no upward thrust.
no, well, you just disconnect it, don't you? Just yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, I guess we could just do that, right? And it's gonna
Reach a certain point where you have to push the baby bird out of the
Right.
nest.
So now for back thrust, what we want is if we stick them.
Oh no, I fucked up.
Do I need to place these down?
I hate that.
I'm gonna move it so that we can get to the bottom, right, Milby?
Oh god, hang on. We don't need the bottom right now. Don't move it because we've got no back thrust.
Okay.
You'll just keep going forwards. We'll get back first, and then we'll do it. Right, if we...
I think the cockpit looks alright now that I've added like the reactor on top and stuff.
Yeah, it's gonna be better.
Have you guys ever seen Backdraft?
I liked that movie at the time, but I don't know why. I just when you said it, I remembered liking it. That's all I got for you.
I
Yeah,
like that movie.
I only have a weird recollection of it being like hyped up a lot.
Yeah, it's almost like they were like making firefighters into superheroes or something. It makes me wonder if something had happened around that time period that made firefighting more glamorous than in recent times. I'm not trying to say that firefighters aren't.
Well, I also remember them making it seem somewhat like the fire was like alive, like it was a monster.
Yeah, like the fire
coming to catch
was
you. It's gonna backdraft. Yeah, you won't be ready for it. Like, you know.
Right.
Well, they try and turn the fire into a character.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
I've never seen the film, but I passed over to Netflix and I was like, I wonder if I want to watch that sometime. Probably not.
I don't think you do, but I remember we went to the theater to see that. That's back whenever I was still going to theaters.
Wow.
Yeah.
The theater.
We took my daughter. Oh, you know what? The story for another episode. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.